Why do you do this shit to your body? Your body is the only vessel you have with which to experience reality. And what I mean by that is, imagine you were born, your legs were paralyzed. That fucking sucks. That, I mean, you can still have a fulfilling life that way, but that is the way that you're going to experience reality. If you're someone you have some other physical disability, right from the start, you are going to experience reality in a different way than someone else. Okay. They don't have an option. You do. Okay. If you let yourself fall apart, become not good enough for daily life, that is 100% on you. So you need to actually put in the effort to make your one and only vessel good, because you can experience life in a much better way. Like literally, if you have a strong back, you can open doors better. Like little stuff like that is what I'm talking about. I remember this memory is stuck in my head since forever. There was this water park, action park in New Jersey, and there was this pool, and there was a trapeze where you would, everyone would get in line, you'd get on the trapeze and you would swing over the pool. And it looked fun, right? When we were waiting in line, my dad and I, we were watching everyone. Most people would take the trapeze, and then when they got off the platform, they would instantly fall into the water. I'm like, wow, that must suck. That must be tough or something, right? Even my dad, who was talking a lot of shit, when he went on there, he lasted maybe 2 seconds, 1 second before he fell, just like everyone else. Me, at this point, I've lost pretty much all my weight. I've been doing pull-ups, rowing and all this kind of stuff, all these things, so that I have a strong body. I got on the trapeze and I did a full pendulum, flew off, went into the pool, and that was fucking amazing. I've never felt that fucking awesome in my life to this point, because I built myself up, and because of the hard work, I was able to have more fun in that way. Work became the avenue in which I could experience more fun than other people. Literally, I had more fun at the park because of my exercise, because I improved my vessel to the point where it could handle more stuff. Everyone else was it's not to be mean, like a fat loser. So when they got on the trapeze, they just fell and splat into the pool. They didn't get to have the fun that I did. And that sucks, because they have the choice. You have the choice. You can make yourself and your vessel much better. You have the option. Your one life on this planet could be gimped because you're a lazy fuck. That's not good. To quote the pedophile Drake, you only live once. So why not make your one vessel awesome? That way, when you go through this world, the one time that you got, it can be awesome. You're not gonna be able to, you're not gonna have trouble walking because, oh man, I never fucking squatted in my life. I never jogged in my life. Going up the staircase, I can't do it. My legs hurt. My knees hurt. Do you want that? Do you want a walker when you're 55 years old? That's what happens if you don't put in extra effort. And what I mean by extra is what humans should normally be doing. Back in the day, I mean, I'm glad we're past these days, but back in the day, you would have to hunt for your food and fight animals and shit. I'm glad we don't have to do that anymore. But the guys who were doing that back in the day, they became stronger because they had to. Luckily, we don't have to deal with that shit these days. However, to compensate, we have to go out of our way to exercise and become better, because the natural environment will not force us to get better like it used to. Our current environment is safe and good, by the way. I'm not saying let's go back to where we have to run from tigers. No, that's stupid. We're in a good place now. Everyone's relatively safe unless you live in a city. So you don't need to be running around and, fighting for your life. But you do have to fight for your life in a different way. Okay? You have to exercise. You have to get your physical and mental shit in order, because if you don't, your one go around on this planet will be complete dog shit. Not only can you have more fun, but remember that comparison I made where your meat and muscle are organic armor to your mech? That is what muscle is organic armor. That means you can literally take more damage. Okay, if you fall over, let's say you're a strong guy and you skateboard, you fall over. Yeah, you might get cut up, but you're gonna survive because your body can take it. But if you're someone who's never exercised in their life, or someone who's really fat and doesn't exercise, you fall over, your body, you are gonna break something. But someone like myself or someone who exercises, if we fall over, it's like, oh, that sucked. I'm glad I had this, thick cushion on me. So it just helps in general. Being fit just helps in general, not just for fun, but to protect yourself as well. Not only physically protecting yourself, but anything that you have to do with your health in terms of your immune system, all that kind of stuff. If you are healthier, your body is basically in fighting shape to fight off that kind of stuff in a much better way. Remember during COVID, all the people who were dying. I mean, yes, there were some healthy people who were dying, but most people who were dying were old and fat, and they were American, right? I'm speaking from a place of me being an American. All those people, for the most part, were old and fat, which means in general, their body couldn't handle that kind of thing. And I'm not saying, oh, good, they were old and fat, they deserve to die. I'm not saying that. I'm saying if you are a healthy individual and you are fit, your body can beat the shit out of most illnesses. I got COVID twice. I beat the shit out of it twice, right? I'm not dead. But if I were old and fat and never exercised in my life, I might have died. That would have sucked. So it's not just about the fun, about the taking damage, but literally the inside of your body physically will become better as well. That's what you want. You don't want your body to be in such a way where any little disease will kill you. Any little fall or trip will kill you. Any little obstacle will destroy the rest of your life. You don't want that. It's just a lot better in general and in every way to be fit. So just make yourself the best that you can be. There's a quote by Socrates. What was it? It's a shame for any man to grow old without knowing the beauty of which his body is capable of. That guy was a philosopher, right? His mind was strong and his body was strong. He understood. You get one chance on this earth. Why not make it awesome? Why not make it sick? You don't want to be that person who's 55 and they take a scooter through Walmart. It's like that's what you did with your one life. That's what you let it get to. So yeah, get your squats in, get your push-ups in, get your pull-ups in. Do a base level. I'm not saying become a power lifter, become a bodybuilder. I'm not saying that. But put some resistance on your body so that it can become better in some way. At the very least, you'll be able to catch a bus.